This game's over and the game is still going on, but the Lakers are down 20. LeBron James, he got his 11th point of the night. He has 5 fouls. Anthony Davis got injured twice tonight. Rolled ankles the first time, and then the second time, a guy crashed into his knee. He couldn't make it back to the locker room, so I'm going to assume he'll be out for at least a couple of weeks. Could be for the rest of the season. But the Lakers are currently down 18 with 10 minutes left in the fourth. Yeah, they're not winning this game. Karl Anthony Towns was cooking the Lakers. He had 20 first half points, was bullying or cooking everybody on them. Hit a step back three on DeAndre Jordan. Bullied AD in the post, got some blocks. Yeah, Lakers just aren't playing good. Now, again, this isn't surprising, and no, I did not make a video following the entertaining overtime game against Dallas, and the Lakers always have entertaining games against Dallas for some reason. This squad does at least. Because, yeah, Danny Green hit that three-pointer, sent him in overtime. He had Wayne Ellington, and he had Austin Reeves make a big three to win the game. He had a ton of incredible shot making going on. That game was entertaining, but it still shows the issues with the team, because the team isn't good. Because guess what? Luka was not in that game, and it's still in overtime, and it still took a bunch of incredible shot making from the Lakers to scrape out for the victory. And the undrafted rookie hitting the buzzer beater to win the game. So that's insane. Yeah, the Lakers aren't good, and yeah, Cat punished them tonight. I guess he's gonna coast his way to 34. I believe he's like at 26 right now. I believe he'll coast his way to 34 points, and yeah, they'll shut it down eventually. But there you go. There's the Lakers. Can't beat these Minnesota Timberwolves, and they're missing Anthony Edwards. He's not playing tonight due to health and safety protocols, and I am well aware that Avery Bradley, Austin Reeves, Malik Monk, Dwight Howard, Tyler and Tucker, they're not playing health and safety protocols, but like, with the way this team played tonight, even if those guys were in, they would still lose. They would still lose. Like, this isn't a good roster the way it's constructed. I had my concerns about this roster construction before the season started, with a bunch of old guys and you trading away all that perimeter defense and length for Russell Westbrook, and he has been playing bad. Well, he's had a couple of stinkers recently, but yeah, he has been awful this year. But his cost and the effects on the roster, yeah, it's not worth it. And I will state this again: they're not a playoff team. They can't beat the Clippers shorthanded. They can't beat the Sacramento Kings shorthanded. They can't beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, if they can't beat these bad teams, what are they going to do to Golden State, to Phoenix, to Utah? Like, what are they going to do to those teams? There's no chance in hell they beat those teams the way they're playing right now. Offense isn't good enough, defense isn't good enough, and I know all these advanced stat nerds will bring up how the defensive rating's been pretty good in the last 5-7 some odd games. Have you seen the teams they played in the last 5-7 some odd games? Orlando, Oklahoma, Detroit, but the defense is turning it around, and Dallas, missing Luka? Like, really? We're gonna say this team is playing good defense against bad teams? Fucking yikes, man. Anthony Davis is going to continue to get called soft for getting injured, and that's unfortunate. I hate to see players being made fun of because of injuries. Same thing happened with Joel Embiid when he first came in the league, but that's just how it is with him and the Lakers. That's his reputation now. Got no problem with people saying he plays like shit and he plays soft, because that is true. It's definitely been true this year. But hopefully he's not out long term, and we just gotta wait and see, because they got multiple players missing with health and safety protocols. They are a bad team just based off general roster construction and age. And of course tonight, the big three, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, they did not play well tonight, none of them. Because while LeBron James will probably end up finishing this game with around 17-18 points, this will be their second blowout to the Timberwolves, this time without Anthony Edwards. The first time Anthony Edwards didn't even play good in the first game and blew them out at home. So they get blown out by the Timberwolves again. They have the hardest strength of schedule remaining for the rest of the season after having a very soft schedule and not doing anything with it. So let's just see how bad it gets. Like, will it be a 6-7 game losing streak? Maybe, maybe not. I can check a few of their games. Next four include the Bulls, the Suns, the Spurs, and the Nets. Yeah, they may lose all four of those games, for being honest, because the Spurs went out and beat a good Utah team tonight. But with that out the way, y'all stay safe, and I'm out.